Namaste everyone. Today we are going to discuss trigonometric identities for class 10th. So remember, these identities are most important for CBSE as well as any state board. So let us discuss the identities first of all. These are the formulas you have to use in the questions. So first one is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Now take cos square theta to the right side. Same identity can be used as sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. And remember, by taking sin square theta to the right side in identity 1, the same identity can be used as cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta. So these are the parts of identity 1. Same we have. Remember, if we are dividing first identity by cos square theta, it will become sin square upon cos square will be tangent square theta plus cos square upon cos square will be 1 equals to 1 upon cos square will be secant square theta. And the same identity can be used as secant square theta minus tangent square theta equals to 1. While we are taking tan square theta to the right side and bringing 1 to the left, it will become secant square theta minus 1 equals to tan square theta. So these three are the parts of identity number 2. If we are dividing identity 1 by sin square theta, it will become cot square theta plus 1 equals to cosecant square theta. And the same identity can be used as cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. And remember, the third way in which the same identity can be used is cosecant square theta minus 1 equals to cot square theta. So let us see the problems related to it. Let us use these identities. So here we are solving question number 5, first part of exercise 8.4. It is cosecant theta minus cot theta whole square. See, in left side we have cosecant theta minus cot theta. In right side we have cos theta. So let us change cosecant also in the form of sin and cos. So we know that cosecant theta can be written as 1 upon sin theta minus cot can be written as cos theta upon sin theta whole square as it is. Remember, we are taking left hand side only. Now inside the brackets LCM is sin theta and numerators will be as it is, so numerator is 1 minus cos theta and we have whole square. So let us write this whole square as the square of numerator and denominator separately. Then we know that sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. So replace it, numerator as it is, 1 minus cos theta whole square, and remember we have to take care of the right hand side. So it is 1 plus cos theta in the denominator. So sin theta be converted in the form of 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 can be written as 1 square. Why? Because now it will become a square minus b square in the denominator, which is equals to a plus b whole multiplied by a minus b. Now let us use this identity in the denominator. So numerator as it is, which is 1 minus cos theta whole square, and denominator will be a minus b, that is 1 minus cos theta whole multiplied by a plus b, that is 1 plus cos theta. So now 1 minus cos theta is cancelled with 1 minus cos theta. So its power was 2. It will remain 1. Means in numerator we have 1 minus cos theta and in denominator we have 1 plus cos theta, which is equals to right hand side. Let us see one more question, which is cos A upon 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A equals to 2 secant A. So now let us take left hand side first of all and take LCM of the denominators. LCM will be product of denominators here because these are different. So it is 1 plus sin A whole multiplied by cos A. And for numerators you can cross multiply cos A into cos A, cos square A plus 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A will be 1 plus sin A whole square. Now simplify the numerator, cos square A plus here A plus B whole square, which is A square plus B square plus 2 into A into B whole upon denominator as it is 1 plus sin A whole multiplied by cos A. Then now let us see where we can use the identity in the numerator. We know that sin square A plus cos square A equals to 1. So sin square A plus cos square A will be replaced by 1 and 1 square is also 1 and 2 into 1 into sin A will be 2 sin A whole upon 1 plus sin A as it is whole multiplied by cos A. Now we know that in numerator we have 1 plus 1 which is equals to 2 plus 2 sin A as it is whole upon 1 plus sin A multiplied by cos A. Now 2 is common in the numerator. Take it common. Inside we have 1 plus sin A whole divided by 1 plus sin A whole multiplied by cos A. So 1 plus sin A is cancelled with 1 plus sin A. Now we know that 1 upon cos A is equals to secant A, which is the requirement of our right hand side. So we can write it 2 multiplied by secant A, which is equal to right hand side. Dear students, remember one identity will definitely come in examination. So take care of the steps. So next question is tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta equals to 1 plus secant theta cosecant theta. So remember here first of all we have to convert them in the form of sin theta and cos theta. So tan theta can be written as sin theta upon cos theta whole upon 1 minus cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta plus cot theta again cos theta upon sin theta whole upon 1 minus tan theta will be sin theta upon cos theta. Remember, if you are converting every identity in the form of sin theta and cos theta, you can solve that. So let us take LCM in the denominators. Sin theta upon cos theta as it is whole upon, here LCM is sin theta, So sin 1 ja sin theta minus cos theta upon sin theta plus in numerator cos theta upon sin theta as it is, whole upon, here LCM is cos theta, so cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now take reciprocal of the denominators. They will go in the multiplication of numerators. So sin theta upon cos theta multiply by sin theta upon sin theta minus cos theta. Same in the second part, plus cos theta upon sin theta whole multiply by cos theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. Now concentrate on the sin theta minus cos theta. It will be in both parts. So first of all, to make them same, we will take minus as common. So sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta whole upon cos theta into sin theta minus cos theta. In second part also we can convert sin theta minus cos theta by taking minus common. So it will become negative, and cos square theta whole upon sin theta into, now this will become sin theta minus cos theta because negative is taken common. Now take 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta as common. So 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta is taken common. What is left inside? In first part we have sin square theta upon cos theta minus cos square theta upon sin theta in the second part. Take LCM. So common part you have to write as it is, that is 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta, and inside we have sin cube theta minus cos cube theta whole upon cos theta into sin theta. By taking LCM, this will be the simplification. Now you can see numerator inside the brackets. It is a cube minus b cube. So here we can use this identity. Let us see what will come. Outside the bracket as it is 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta, and inside the brackets a cube minus b cube will be a minus b, that is sin theta minus cos theta, whole multiply by a square, that is sin square theta, plus b square, that is cos square theta, plus ab, that is sin theta into cos theta, whole divided by cos theta into sin theta. This is the most important step. Take care, we are using a cube minus b cube in the numerator. Now sin theta minus cos theta is cancelled with sin theta minus cos theta. And what is left inside? Let us see. Sin square theta plus cos square theta will be 1. So it is 1. Then plus sin theta cos theta whole upon sin theta cos theta. So divide them separately. We know that in right hand side we have secant theta, cosecant theta. So 1 upon sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta upon sin theta cos theta. This one is cancelled, will be equal to 1 and 1 upon sin. Now cosecant theta and 1 upon cos is secant theta plus 1, which is equal to right hand side. Remaining identities I will discuss in the next video. Thank you and keep smiling.